Well, howdy there, Internet people. It's Bo again. So, today we're going to provide a little bit of an update on what's been going on in Russia because apparently a deal has been struck. The contracting side, the private side, it looks like they're standing down. Okay? That has prompted a bunch of questions about what the deal is. You have two deals in a situation like this. One is the public facing one. That's the one that we'll get to know about eventually. Looks like the rumor mill says those private guys that want to sign on with the Ministry of Defense can take contracts with them. Those who don't will be redeployed and sent to pursue Russian national interests in other places, like Africa. So they will become Russia's soft imperial force. Okay, it's important to remember that's actually their job. That's what that firm is for. Prior to Ukraine, that firm was used as kind of like their special operations command. They weren't really ever supposed to be infantry, which is how they were being used there. It looks like the boss may have to go to Belarus and chill there. Not real sure about that. There are rumors about some changes in the Ministry of Defense's leadership. But again, all of this is rumor. And realistically, none of this really matters. This is the public facing deal. There was also a private deal struck. What that is, don't know. We will probably never know. The real question is, why did Putin make the deal? And the answer is simple. He couldn't stop him. He could not stop him. They cut a deal because realistically, the private side had the initiative. The Russian National Guard, the Russian military, the traditional, conventional, state-sponsored side, was unable to mount any real defense. They weren't able to put armor on the road. They weren't able to stop anything. So Putin cut a deal. It's really that simple. It may appear from the outside that the private side lost. It's not what happened. Be super clear about this. They won. And while it may seem like Putin is getting his way, that's not what occurred. People have been saying the whole thing seems really strange. Get ready for stranger things, because what has really occurred here is that Putin has been demonstrated as weak. The Wagner boss did a direct, public, armed challenge and got a deal that will encourage other people to do the same thing. It doesn't matter if Putin serves him some tea later or he finds a window or whatever. All that will teach others is that if you're going to take a shot, don't miss and don't stop. Don't take the deal. I would expect continued turmoil when it comes to the upper echelons of Russian society. I would expect that to continue. It will probably go in cycles until it just spills out of control. Putin is no longer the illusion. He is no longer somebody that is seen as invincible. A caterer used force and got a deal. If you want to portray yourself as some authoritarian strongman, let me tell you what's really bad to do. Cut a deal with somebody who challenges you. And that is what just happened. Okay, now, a couple of things real quick. Later tonight, there will be a video I recorded last night about why it happened and why the boss had the support of the contractors. I think that's an important video to watch. It just keeps getting bumped back. The other thing is I got a whole bunch of questions about the can of Rip It that was sitting on the shelves back there. That wasn't an Easter egg. I spent all night recording, and I drank a Rip It and set it down back there. It wasn't, that was just a can that I forgot was back there. No hidden meaning in that one. For the time being, it looks like this situation is starting to slow down. But understand, it's the beginning. It is the beginning. And Russian troops in Ukraine, they really need to understand that the person who sent them there and put them in the situation they're in, for his ego, when faced with what they face every day, cut a deal and caved like a house of cards. Don't die for that, man. Anyway, it's just a thought. Y'all have a good day.